Coming in hot.
Hell yeah.
Coming in hot.
Get these motherfucking wheels rolling again, bitch.
Literally. Hey,
Hell yeah.
everybody.
It's gang. What's
Hey,
up, gang?
everybody. Welcome to the Skull Cat, the infamous show. I'm Skull Cat,
I'm infamous, bitch.
and we're here to talk about everything that's pro black, that's funny, and what's ever on our domes. This is definitely a smoker's channel.
Hell yeah.
So, we are definitely in a state where recreational weed is legal.
Yup.
Legal schmeagle.
We are definitely over the age of 21, so we drinking in this
Oh,
bitch.
yeah,
We
for sure, for
felony if
sure.
we over 21.
For sure. We're
Hell
here for a
yeah.
good time. Not a long time, but definitely for a good time.
That part.
If you're part of Stoner Nation, go ahead and grab your blunts, your bongs, your joints, your apples, your homemade tools you ever decide to smoke out of. And if you're not part of it, you're more than welcome as well. Grab some snacks, some treats, or just yourself and just relax to the smooth.
So we in this bitch getting crossfaded.
For real. If you guys are from Illinois, I'm not sure how far Whispers in the Dark's arms reach, but y'all Whispers. Well, we're not whispering. We're gonna be in your ear at one time
Mm-hmm.
to talk about a bunch of nothing. But that's what we do. We talk about a bunch of nothing, but we get somewhere to do it. And I wanted to wait for this specific topic. I would jump off the topic, but then I'm gonna let
Today we finna talk about,
gonna let infamous ride the train for a
y'all
second.
know what we finna talk about today.
So I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna read to you guys something that I found out today. So
Shit.
we live in a world of strange coincidences,
Strange coincidences.
and those of you who know what an empath is, basically a general rundown is someone that can feel other people's emotions, feelings, thoughts, even have some psychic abilities. Some are
Yeah.
stronger than others. A good sign to tell that you are an empath is if you're watching a TV show and you experience secondhand embarrassment.
Mm.
Big clue on that you are an empath. That's definitely one of the signs right there. But the reason why I said that is because empaths experience strange coincidences. Like, have you guys ever experienced thinking of a song and all of a sudden turn the radio on and that song is on, or commercial and all of a sudden now the commercial's on, or you thought about somebody and all of a sudden you run into them? Those type of strange coincidences. So last week I was explaining why to my husband in a private conversation why I think that Batman and Robin was getting, they was getting busy. They was definitely fucking each other. Like when
Yeah.
Batman
They
saw
some
Robin
twinks.
and the leotards, it was a wrap.
They some
Okay.
twinks for real.
So I just so happened to be on the shade room. If you don't know what the shade room is, where have you been? You've been definitely living in the rock. It is basically like what you call those satire
It's ratchet,
pages. They
it's
share
ratchet
news,
reality,
ratchet reality. You know what I'm saying?
basically.
And they posted something up, and I'm just trying to find it. Okay, here we go. It says Batman's sidekick Robin comes out as bisexual in DC comic series. Funny, right? Go figure. Someone's at the door. They're being summoned. So, I'm going to read to you. So, it says inclusivity and visibility is important, even in comic books. Batman's famous sidekick Robin is coming out as bisexual in the latest installment of Batman Urban Legends, according to Team ZTV. For those not familiar with the comic series, Tim Drake is the DC character who fights crime as Robin. And when the sixth installment of the comic book dropped today, the story ended with Tim saying yes to going on a date with a guy named Bernard Dowd. The devil is in the details with the story. After coming to rescue Bernard as Robin, Tim later visits Bernard's place, and you can see the anticipation is building because he hypes himself up, saying, "It's okay, Tim, you got this." It's Robin's little pep talk. In the story, when Bernard opens the door, he's on the verge of asking out Tim on the date. But Tim interrupts with, I'm really glad you got home today. I was relieved. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that night. Now, you have to click more about what was said, and I did not. Maybe I should to see what's being said. But I just found it funny that I bring up this conversation and then it comes out that he is what? They say bisexual. Why does he have to be bisexual? Like they still want him to have sex with women still. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, if you're looking for some make it back tweeters. Sorry y'all. Real life happens when you're recording.
That always happens at the
Always
worst
happens.
fucking
It's always
time.
the little one too. How many of you
Yes.
guys have like multiple children and that baby is just a freaking dog, double spawn? Like seriously. So back to that. So it's like they made him bisexual, so I guess they still want him to be able to smash on pussy. And but I just found it funny that I brought this conversation up last week, and then it's released this week that he has been labeled as bisexual. And I mean, look at the outfit. Okay, let's break it down. Okay, if you're listening to this, and you can pull up an image of Robin. I mean, look at the tights, the Peter Pan boots, gloves, the cute little ambiguously yellow cape, the red vest, and a shirt. It was like he's not sure if he wants to go for a party or go to the beach, but taken seriously. Yeah, and then the mask. He's just and he's boyish, but very masculine and feminine. So he's definitely fits those gender stereotypes. And then of course Batman's so muscular and strong and just seems like he's a really hardcore top, right? So he's definitely getting bottomed by Batman. No lie, he's definitely getting bottomed by Batman. We have an emergency, not so much emergency, but our little one came in and said, "I think I have something stuck in my foot." Owie, owie. So now Infamous is out there doing what he does best, besides cut hairs, be a dad. So, um, I just think it's funny that we need representation everywhere, even when it's in comic book form. Whether you're black or I hate saying black, but brown people, tan, um, even the white people. I mean, they've had the number one spot when they've getting represented, but especially when it comes to sexuality, I know people think it's funny because it's just a comic book. Like, why does it matter what sexuality's cartoon is? But I think it matters when people think it is their favorite character or find it relatable or find it even funny. It just draws you in. Um, Infamous is coming back from saving the day.
We're going to have to pause for a second.
Oh,
We're
so
going to
we
take a
are
quick
going to
break.
pause, taking intermission.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank
There
you
we
for
go.
your patience for that brief intermission. We had to go and be parents.
That ass.
Let me tell you something. I know a lot of you that are the stoners out there. You ever just get done like hitting something so good, but then all of a sudden an emergency happens and it kind of kills half your high.
Oh, man.
We just did some really great diamond dabs before we started recording, and like I had to go in there and be a surgeon. Had to gain some trust. It was definitely a task. And now we've got our baby in here, Rufus, and yeah. So
We gonna start over. Y'all gonna do a
so
shout outs this
basically, to catch Infamous up on, we were having a conversation about Robin being bisexual. They wanted to make sure he was still slam dunking on that pussy.
time.
He was making sure that he was still, doing something. But what I was saying was that Batman, I was describing how Robin looked. So I'm gonna show you the picture of Robin really quick. We're gonna catch Infamous up to speed, so that way, you know, he so this is the picture here. Don't tell me he's not ambiguous, right? He's got the Peter Pan boots, the
This
leotard
shit
on.
funny as
He's got
hell.
the vest with the sleeves. He's dressed like he's going to a party or out for like
Practically naked.
When he's trying to go to the beach, he's got the muscular body but the boyish face, so he's definitely like, say hey, and he's got the biggest cape. Then I was talking about Batman and how Batman's like, strong, masculine,
Yeah,
so he's definitely like, a super top.
yeah, he's
And
definitely
Robin was
black and
definitely
blue
getting
cheese.
bottomed out. He was definitely getting the fudge packed. So how
Oh
do you
man,
feel about them saying that Little Robin here is
I thought that shit was fucking hilarious when you told me that shit. I was
bisexual?
like, man, I already knew that shit the whole time. I was already telling motherfuckers, man, everybody gay. Fuck it. Batman gay, Robin gay. Fucking, you just got done telling me Joker was gay. And I was like, well, fuck it. I mean, shit, it makes sense. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You got the red and green, leotard on, yellow cape. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's actually funny that he came out.
Yeah, I think it's it's
I think it's
funny.
hilarious.
I was I, w- I was also saying, if what's your opinion on about, even though he's a cartoon, they're giving him this, what his sexuality is. Do you think it matters right now as far as representation goes because of him being a comic book character?
Like, do I think it really matters at this point?
Yeah, do
I
you think,
mean,
like, because some
I
people
kind
are
of,
not feeling it, like, doesn't matter, he's a cartoon, like, who cares? But then I also feel like there's representation that is needed for somebody out there, like gay people or people who have a different sexuality besides being cis are superheroes out here saving lives and also busting thighs.
well, I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of like who's the next actor going to play that, who's going to play this role, and is he going to be attracted to a man or a woman? Is he going to be saving a woman? Does he not give a fuck about a woman, or does he care about both? Is it a man and a woman he cares about? Does he have to save both of them? Which one is he going to choose? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. So it's like I don't I think it does make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
think it spices it up a little bit, and it's more than just textbook, and it's what I'm saying. It's just not nothing cliche, because nowadays everybody got a preference. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be man, woman, or both. At this point, I think
Yeah,
at some point everybody at least has some type of man crush. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
seriously. Yeah, yeah.
because girls have girl crushes all the time.
I
So
think if men had more conversations about that, it's okay that they might have seen somebody that they found that's an attractive guy. Like my dad, he always would say, "Now that's an attractive young man right there." He would never say no homo in front of it. He would not dare not say, "Well, I ain't gay." My
right,
dad
he ain't got
would.
shit to prove.
He has to prove, and my dad will. You high key would tell someone, "Hey, you look good. Those shoes look nice, man. Where you get some shoes at?" Because my dad liked to dress nice. He liked clothes. He liked shoes a lot. He liked leather and suede. That was his go-to. So I would see my dad do that. So I thought it was normal for another man to go ahead and compliment another man. He would even let a young man know, "That's a good haircut you got."
More guys should compliment guys.
Yeah, he would say, "That's a good haircut you got. You keep that barber, because I've been had my barber for XYZ years." You see, so maybe it was his approach, because a lot of these dudes be like, "Oh yeah, I do this and that and the other." It made them feel comfortable to share. But I think he made it that way because it wasn't creepy, and he didn't start off with no homo or ain't gay. Because
Right,
the moment you say that, it's like, well, now what you about to say to me?
right.
And it's no need to say that. Like, if you're still in 2021 saying no homo before you compliment another man or say something, you grow up.
Yeah, I think you just told yourself. You keep saying that
You still
shit.
using color by number coloring books
Right.
right now. Like, grow up. You still trying to figure out how to color inside the line. Like, just color outside of it and enjoy it. um, Back to the sexual part though. Nick Cannon, he was saying, um, we have European ways when it comes to being married, and a man should be able to make babies with whoever and all this and that and the other. And I personally feel the reason why he can say that is because he has the money to take care of all them kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Will all those kids have his same time? No.
No,
Uh, will somebody feel left out? Yes.
of course they are. Yeah, 'cause he ain't gonna be able to divvy out all that time, the same way he would, the next one.
You know, is it don't say that shit because we have enough of that bullshit in the black community when it comes to that, when to these baby daddies and these men out here making babies with multiple women. And it's not just the black community, it's in Hispanic, it's in Asian, it's in the white, it's everywhere. But it seems like our culture is always blasted for it the most.
Right.
So since we're uncapped on that and just keep overflowing like a Mentos inside of a Coke, it's just like this. Think about the women that's going through what you're putting these women through, though.
Hmm.
You know, they trust you to bust up in them because they know you got the money to take care of that seed. But think about the women who trust the guy that they're with to be with them and they get pregnant and have this man baby only for him that's to leave. Think how that makes them feel hearing you say that at the end of the day, as long as you out here making babies, it don't matter.
Hmm.
You can say that because you got the money, but would you be saying it if you didn't have the money though? And with your illness, he probably would still be making these babies, but he would be probably getting a lot more flack for it because he ain't got the money to take care of the kids if he was in a different type of situation.
Right, right.
So
He
that's
definitely, yeah.
hmm?
No, he definitely would. Like, if he wasn't able to, he definitely would get shit for it.
He would
He
get shit
definitely would
for
get
it.
shit for it.
So let's not say that. Let's. I think I can't talk for him. I get where he's coming from.
Right.
Because of his illness, he wants to make these babies, and it's okay.
You'll
These
have your
women
own
are
perspective.
consenting to it. It's okay. Do you? But it's like, where does it stop? I would like to, for him to say, you know what? Yes, definitely in African culture, in certain tribes, in certain parts of Africa, a man is revered. You know, he has different wives, and it's okay. But think of it over here, it's difficult. It's difficult because y'all doing this, and now y'all gonna be causing so much confusion. Quick story, right? I know this person personally, and they shared a story, and they fell in love with somebody. Fell in love. We're seeing it for 3 years, and then it was a family reunion that popped up,
Mm.
and great grandma there still kicking sees them off in the distance, and I guess they like, you know how couples walk hand in hand with their hands in each other's back pocket, crisscross, all sweet and lovey-dovey,
Yeah.
some cake shit. And she sees it. She say, and you know, old people sometimes just don't give a fuck. They gonna curse.
Deadass.
She point at them and say, "You tell the motherfuckers over there to quit that bullshit."
Wow.
And they're like, "Who, grandma? Who?" She said,
Wow.
"Them motherfuckers over there, they related."
Oh shit.
She said, "You tell the motherfuckers to quit that bullshit right now. Ain't no kissing cousins in this motherfucker."
Damn, but I'm sure
So,
they didn't know.
so someone go run over there and talk about something. Hey, y'all quit. Grandma said y'all cousins. So he's looking like, what? What? Nah. So they go walking towards this old woman, and she's in a wheelchair, and she looks like the little worm from SpongeBob, the little sea slug that's just old in the wheelchair with the little chocolate bar. She's sitting there, and she explains to them how they're related, even though they're like third cousins or second cousins, some shit like that. They're still cousins, but it's too late. They've been together for 3 years.
Right.
I think he had a kid. They have a kid,
Right.
so it's too late now.
Yeah, you ain't gonna stop him at this point.
But that's because they Papa was a Rolling Stone and making babies of every damn body, and now you got people related somehow. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's
And don't
scary
even know it.
too. I was in class with someone that was my cousin and know. So it's like, can we stop telling men to keep making babies with all these people?
For real.
You know what
Dead
I'm
ass.
saying? Just
Just be a one woman man. And I mean, ain't shit wrong with just having one
it's
woman,
not, and there's nothing wrong with having two or being polyamorous, whatever it is.
I mean,
That's
do
fine
you at the end
too.
of the day, but
But I just hate that there's So many kids out there that are being made without their dads, and it's just sad. So
Take care of them at
take
least.
care of them. But on a happy note, I'm sure all my bi fellas out there are happy to know that Robin is bisexual. Like y'all didn't know.
Yeah. Motherfuckers knew the whole time.
Like y'all
Motherfuckers
didn't
knew the whole
know.
time.
To lighten the mood, like y'all didn't know
Everybody
that this
knew.
motherfucker wasn't slobbing the knob with Batman. See, look,
Yeah, I'm sure they was.
I'm gonna tell you something. How y'all see Batman? Like they always portray
That's in the
Batman
Batmobile.
as a ladies' man. He always has these women that he just can't keep. But in reality, he got his dick. He got steady dick. You know what I'm saying? He got Robin to be smashing though, right? And every once in a while, he let Robin. Once in a while, he let Robin top him. You know what I'm saying? You know, lets him be the dom sometime.
Once in a while.
Every once in a while, he let him, tap that bat cave from the back. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
no.
All the bats in the cave in the back. you know?
Oh man.
So here's a scenario, right? Like, check it. The reason why Batman has a cave because he's a closet fag. And I mean fag with the utmost respect, okay?
Yeah. We mean that respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Because we flew.
I love my fags. They know it. I love my queens, all of them.
Yeah. Me
I'm
too. I
spilling
love
some
them all. I
lasagna.
love everybody. So
You know my real G. I'm spilling some damn beer for the fucking bottle, boy. So check it.
The 40 ounces, like nothing.
The Chicago coming out. I mean, we could do. You know you light skin when you go, ow. Say it with me if you light skin. Ow. So check it. The reason why Batman got a bat cave, because he's a closet fag, right? And you know he loves gizmos and gadgets. Read between the line. He loves Bob, battery operated boyfriend.
You
All
got all
right.
types of toys.
He got the toys. This nigga got the toys, the
You got the
gadgets.
hookup.
He got shit that make you tingle, that make you get hot, get cold. He got shit that give you the shivers. He got shit that make you go numb, deaf, dumb. He got shit that make you go cross-eyed. This motherfucker will have you split.
He got
Okay.
that gas. He got that trippy shit.
He got that
too.
guillotine, you know what I'm saying? He know what it mean. He got he got this to make your cheeks spread. He got shit to make your ass go okay? Where when he open your ass up, he can see out your mouth from your asshole. All right. He got your ass bent.
Got tongs and shit.
Why do you think all these bad guys want him so bad? It's not to kill him, because they know his secret and they want to get turned. We got a lot of sus men trade out in the street, boy. Tell you. So Robin, is with the shits with Batman, and when they're not out here fighting crime, they fighting them sheets. You know what I'm saying? They fighting them sheets. Get smashed the fuck in, beat. What's that?
Oh man.
What was that? I swear to you, Batman. Look at the Riddler. The Riddler definitely bisexual because he out here trying to get you to figure what the fuck he's about.
He got them tights on.
He got them tights so fucking tight up his ass.
Half the time, yeah.
He's so fucking flamboyant.
Man, he on the green team.
He definitely queer. Look at Two-Face. Two-Face, he Two-Face because he bi. Male, female.
Oh man.
Penguin's a fat fag. A boo.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
He got the suspenders so you could bounce his ass off that shit. Look at Bane with all that fucking leather in his mask. Keep ass boy.
All that black leather and shit.
Oh, that voice in your ear. Baby. And see,
he dominated the fuck out of Batman.
He dominated. Look how he fucked Batman. Them. He broke his back.
He broke his back.
He broke that bitch back. He broke that bitch back. Broke that about that. Broke that shit, man. Come on now. With this shit's for real.
Oh shit.
Come on now. Look at Crocodile. Crocodile loves Batman because Batman's like, look. Batman's like, not only am I queer, but I'm pan. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm busting you down. He hit them skins, them scaly
Oh my
skins
god.
underneath the damn water. They was in the hot tub like bow, bow, bow,
Man.
bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why they can never truly kill Batman because they all fucking each other. They get off to like this cat and mouse because there's so much sexual tension built up. You can cut out the fucking shit. It is thick, and you
Man.
know Joker's the bottom bitch out of all of them. Batman fantasizes about Joker. Look at
Yeah.
that smile. Come on
Yeah.
now. Who doesn't
Yeah.
love a man that can make you laugh? Come on now.
You know you be cracking him the fuck up too.
He
He
cracks
be
him
he be
up.
reading this
Come
much
on,
like
Batty. Come on, Bats. You know, he creates smoke that
Oh
passes you
man.
out. See, the thing is, you know,
You got them
Batman
sights.
woke up to that bullshit. Like, damn, Joker, that's what you want. He said, hey, I got the laughing gas on that ass. And I was like, oh, this leather turned me the fuck on.
Uh,
No, not them saying that they rips okay, but you know, there's a little king shit going on, all right? A little, what's it called? A little freaky link, a little sneaky link.
little
I'm a little
twinks.
sneaky link.
Little
You know,
freaky
we
twink.
in this bitch turn. So in reality, you know, when you look at all these superheroes and characters that we revere, they're either gay or just don't know that they're gay and willing to admit it yet. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because going back to
yeah.
Batman, he used to be one of my favorite superheroes because I love gadgets. I like gadgets. Gadgets. We got gadgets. I like gadgets. I like things that help you make your job easier. But he was an op. He worked with the cops. He told them
That
every
part.
fucking body. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying? This motherfucker got mom and daddy issues because his parents got killed because they got murdered in the street because they got robbed and shit.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
uh no one's gonna tell that him and Q, what's the Q, the butler, the dude to help him out.
Uh,
They
damn, I
Q, wasn't
forgot.
it Q?
Damn, I forgot. What
Batman's
was it?
little butler
Alfred or
dude.
some shit?
Alfred.
Yeah,
Alfred.
Alfred. Yeah,
Q,
there
the Q was on from another person.
you go.
James Bond has Q.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm getting it confused. So Alfred, you know, Alfred and Batman had a thing going on too. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Alfred's an older. Alfred definitely came off gay.
Oh hell no.
You know, he definitely came off gay.
Uh,
Sure, his little mustache and bald head. And you know, he taught and showed Batman the ropes. He legit took him under his wing. He showed him the way.
oh
He
man.
groomed. No, I'm not saying this is right. I'm just playing along, people. Okay. Don't go on cancel the bitch and be in your fucking feelings, all right? Read between the lines, all right? I'm a comedian, all right? I come from a line of shit talkers, so enjoy
Oh
the shit
man.
talking.
Right,
But you know, he
right.
groomed him
Yeah.
well. Just like he groomed Robin well. And now Robin's legit steering the wheel.
And then you got Nightwing. You
But
know?
you know what I'm saying? What I didn't like is that I felt that
Oh
Batman
man.
did not give Robin enough credit because there was times when Robin did have to say
Facts.
Batman's ass.
Right,
Legit.
yeah.
Literally. Behind
Yeah.
scenes
He
and
did.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
did, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
There's times
So
where,
he
you
was
know,
fronting him
Batman was
off.
lacking.
He
He
was
had too
fronting
much.
him off, then he was, you
Yeah, he
know,
had too much on the brain, and then, he had to come through. Robin had to come through.
come through and they parade his bitches in front of Robin's face like he's so fucking in love with these bitches. That's why all of them died. He be like, ugh. But in the back of his mind, he's upset, but it's like, damn, I'm glad that you know I
This
was
time I'm
able to
saving
break up with
you.
this person
This
like
time
this
I'm
way.
saving you and your bitch. Don't forget about
You know,
me,
but you know, in this day and
oh
age,
man.
I just feel be who you are, be yourself. It's okay to be cool. It's okay to kick it. Have sex with whoever you want to have sex with. I want to break something down to y'all while we're on here talking because talking has no time limit. So wherever the fuck I stop at is where we stop at. True.
Facts.
So check this
Yeah.
out. There's no such thing as gay sex. I will repeat that. There's no such thing as gay sex. Anal sex is not gay sex, okay? Because now, back then in the day, if you ask the black woman that have anal sex, it's all hell now. Now we choking black bitches now, we punching them and we fucking them in the ass. I mean, let's be real. But playing with another man, if a man wants his butt played with or fucked, it's not gay sex. There's no such thing as gay sex. Sex is just sex. Any sexual act is sex, okay? So I used to sell sex toys and I worked for different companies. I'm not gonna mention them unless they motherfuckers want to pay a bitch. I worked for two companies and one of them you have to be thoroughly trained. You even get certificates, you even get certified to be legit like a almost like a sex therapist. So I used to throw toy parties, and I shouldn't say throw, but I would be there presenting, okay? And I would explain this to everybody. Look, any type of sexual touch is a sexual touch. And one woman there, she put out there on Front Street that her man liked his butt to be played with. And everybody's like, oh, hell no, if my man did that, I'm leaving. He gay. And I had to shut the room down. And I said, her man knows how to have fun on like your uptight ass man. Room is quiet. So they're shocked that I said it. Because everyone's looking at me, expecting me to agree with that. I said no. And and those listening may not agree with what I'm saying. And that's okay. But we're here just to have a discussion as well. Because even if we're pro black, we talk about fun shit. We're also here to talk about serious shit too. So it is gonna get a little serious for a second.
Yeah,
Because I had to explain, look, if a man wants his ass touched, does not mean that he wants to fuck another dude. Anal play, prostate area, G spots, everything has nerve endings that can be stimulated and is sexual.
and
Okay?
it's free game.
It's free game. And I made her feel comfortable and she bought some stuff for me and we had like anytime I do a toy party I always say make sure you have a room somewhere someone wants to buy something and they want to be discreet but nobody would know what they're getting have a room there so I would go into the room and they would buy certain stuff and I'm talking to her and she was like I want to say thank you because you at first I was embarrassed and everybody trying to clown me saying what they're not going to take and that my man's gay she said but you stepped in and stood up for me. She goes, because I don't have a problem with it. She goes, we both do each other, we have fun. It's just sex. And that's what it is. We come from a world where people want labels so they can put you in a category, so they can box you in, so they can oppress and stifle and stop you. And I say to that is, have fun. If you're not into anal play, don't say I'm not into anal play because I ain't gay. No. Just say that you can't take the pain and you're a bitch.
That part. All of that. Pussy.
Pussy. Savage 21 said it. Pussy.
Pussy.
You know, or just say that something because I love when I see men say, "Well, I've tried it, and I didn't like because of the pain, or I tried it, and if you know it was something that was like okay, I just couldn't get into it. Maybe I had a mental block. Maybe I can help you get there if you're willing to learn. It's just it's okay. We just need to label sex as just sex. There's no such thing as heterosex.
Right.
What's
That part.
heterosex? Because heterosex includes anal sex too. You don't have to have it, but it's part of sex.
Mhm.
Sucking dick could have been considered gay sex. A lot of the Catholic statues have a lot of fornication with men on men action. You know, so I just want to put the message out there since we're talking about sexuality. Sex does not have a stipulation on whether it's gay or straight. Sex is just sex, okay? Rats fuck. Y'all remember in, in Bad Boys? And Martin Lawrence was like, hey man, these rats fuck like we do. Yes.
Right.
Animals having sex is called what?
They fuck
Sex.
just like us.
It's just sex. It's
Yeah.
just fucking gnats fuck. Bat is just sex. So if you're willing to be open minded and understand sex is just sex, it may help you understand that gay people just want to be accepted.
Right.
Understand? Y'all too busy picturing them fucking each other, calling it gay sex. It's just sex. Except there's two men participating in the exact same anal sex that a straight couple participates in. It's acceptable for a man to penetrate a woman, but if a woman does to a man, it's different. No, let's stop doing that. Okay? Those of you who agree, hey, go ahead and hit that like button one time.
Yeah.
Flood the comments. My opinions will offend you. Flood these fucking comments.
And share.
Share, like, share, subscribe.
Get other people to join in on the
Get other people to join
conversation,
on the
you know?
conversation, especially if you don't agree. Like, you know what? I want you
Yeah.
to listen to this because you may
Yeah.
be shocked to who's listening to it with you. You could be like, you know what?
Exactly.
I actually feel what she's saying, what they saying. I feel what both of them saying. You know, it's just like love is love, right? Sex is sex.
Exactly.
Okay, that's it. Like if you walk like a duck, quack like a duck,
Sound like a dog.
look like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a dog.
It's sex is sex. Duck is a duck. Who gives a fuck, right?
Crank.
Quack, 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 quack. I'm thinking about Robin again because he's in my mind so heavy. And think of the female characters: Catwoman,
Robin is one of
Ivy.
my favorite
They're definitely
sidekicks.
banging each other. Ivy and Catwoman definitely because they get along so well.
I was definitely a villain fan, a
Mm-hmm.
DC villain fan for the most part, but Robin was definitely a cool ass sidekick, especially when he had the metallic shit on it.
Look,
That shit was dope.
yes, look at Hades from Hercules. He's with his flaming ass hair. He definitely gay.
Yeah.
He got blue nail polish on, blue lipstick. I mean, he's got it going on. Come on now. He's sexy.
Shit.
We got a lot of our artists out here that are bi and gay, making us awesome music. I love Sid.
Yeah.
You
She
know,
makes some
Sid
good
is
music.
is doing her solo thing. I love you, Sid. If you ever listen to my podcast, it'd be wonderful. I'm like, love me some Sid. Love me some the internet. You know, Tyler the Creator, all of them. I love everybody that is just making music. K Tronada is one of my favorite DJs, and he gay, and he out here making music. We gotta just stop the hate of the gays. We gotta stop hate of color. We need to demolish democracy, where whether you're Republican or Democrat, because both of them hate everything.
Right.
They're not here for no goddamn body.
Let's just get that green.
Let's just get that green. You know, my
Hey,
gorilla always says, "Let's
everybody.
get them bags. Let's get them tags.
Hell yeah,
Ooh,
let's get some
ooh,
bags and
ooh.
some tags.
Get them bags and them tags."
Get
It's one
some
of my
bags and
catch
some
lines
tags.
that I came up with. Get them bags and get them tags.
Hell yeah.
Get them money, spend that money. Ain't nothing. The world is meant to about having fun because the life we live is a roller coaster ride. This thing we call life, this ride, is horrendous for some and great for others, up and down for others. You know, people give up their glory to God, and I say, give your glory up to yourself. Won't you do it?
Yeah, because you did it.
If you're thinking, well, some people say, well, I use God as a meditation, then take them out of the equation, just meditate. Or some of you want to keep following, that's fine. But I say this, do your diligence on what you follow and do diligence and understanding what you follow and where it comes from. And if you understand where it comes from, what it's about, and all the pros and cons, and you still feel there's something for you, then that's for you. I don't ever want to try to come off like I'm trying to conform anybody, but I want to conform you into a way of just being open, free thinkers. And if you are a free thinker, understand what you maybe thinking that you're following could be damaging. It could be harmful. I hate when people say I pray for you because it's so dismissive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's such a dismissive thing to say because I'm telling them I pray for you. That's them praying for you right then, is them saying it, and that's it.
Man, they ain't gonna walk off and forget about you. Don't tell me you gonna
So,
pray for me.
we gotta uplift each other in different ways and understand stuff because there's no such thing as up or down. It's just moving forward. Understand? And time doesn't have a relevancy because you can be dropped off at any point in time. I lived in the 60s, 70s, 80s before, long before. I'm gonna get into some other stuff on another different podcast, but just a taste of that, you know.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already been smoking all this whole time, light up again, because I'm going to with the sight of what was it?
Yeah, let's get it in.
If I get it in, hold on, guys. Hold on tight. I'm going to go to the bathroom for a second. I'm going to keep recording. It's probably going to be the longest one, but y'all are here for the ride. I'll be back. I'll leave you the floor to
Shit. Oh well, shit. Since we on that shit, the hell do I have in mind besides Batman and Robin and my favorite villains and all that shit? And y'all leave a comment. What the fuck is y'all favorite villain or even superhero? You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite snitch or who's your favorite killer? You know which one? Y'all know what I mean. The wine real quick. So we go ahead and get my wheels rolling in this bitch. Cause you know what I'm saying? I just be sitting here chilling, engaging, skulk at my wife, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love each other to death. But fuck all that, y'all ain't here for that. Let's talk back on the subject. Um yeah, I mean I feel like we pretty much covered everything. Um oh by the way, your mama looking gay? Cause if not, then your dad probably. But oh, here goes Skull Cat right now. Yeah, I was just getting ready to start lining up the wheels on talking shit. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, leave a comment. Comment on your favorite superhero. Comment on your favorite supervillain. Comment on your favorite drink. Favorite strand of weed. You know what I'm saying? What y'all like more? Y'all like dabs? Y'all like weed? Y'all like wax? You know? Anyway.
I'm back.
Yeah.
And I forgot I was about to talk about. What was I supposed to talk about?
We was talking about some shit I don't even know.
I said we from a dad, but I was talking about something.
I was just, talking about.
Damn. That's what happens when you smoke.
Yeah, because I totally forgot. We was already.
Oh, bitch ass. You supposed to remember what I was supposed to be talking about.
You already wrapped up the convo, so it's kind of like, oh shit. Well, we kind of killed the conversation. We was just kind of finna dab and smoke.
Oh, yeah, we finna dab
So
real quick.
yeah.
Hold on, y'all finna be with us.
Yeah.
So I'm finna set up while he sits on the side.
You gonna go ahead and get the shit set up while I'm over here just talking shit.
Thanks for reiterating what I just said.
Yeah, Pootie Tang,
Look, how many of you guys have Pootie Tangs in your lives? People that repeat the same shit after you just said it. Like, you ain't saying but a bunch of nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, oh mama. Yeah. Yes. You're here for the long ride.
Besides that, what kind of ASMR type shit y'all get into? Because I'm gonna start doing my own ASMR. And what was it? Just tweak on the mic?
I don't know. We didn't tweak on the mic. I like ASMR. I like
Y'all like when people
the tingle.
Crunch food on the mic and
the
shit.
tingle. You know what?
Like
Look on my phone up the definition of ASMR for me, please, because I want to read it out loud. I'm gonna read the definition out. Even though you guys know, some of you may know what ASMR is. I'm gonna read the definition. All right, about to flame this bitch. I'm about to flame up. Can you hear? I'm gonna read. I'm gonna dab and then I'm gonna read it. Put the phone down. I'll just pull it up. Yeah, I'm gonna dab and then read you guys. I'm gonna try my brain and see how dumb I get. Okay, y'all ready to hear me get some? She went dummy on us. Oh my god. She went dummy. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Oh my god. This is probably gonna be too hot. Oh yeah, it's too hot. It's gonna kill me, y'all. It's gonna be Ooh, ooh. Go ahead and finish that, baby. Oh, we doing doing the diamond dabs, y'all. Is it's intense. It is intense. All right.
That's what's up. Yes,
Yo, but how did you forget what you're about to talk about?
man.
I legit had to go to the bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom, huh?
I said get private club had infamous.
Yeah, man, do the dab.
Yeah, I already told you I would be getting crossfaded in this bitch.
Yeah, you know, we're in here just trying to close
Don't
my
fuck
cap.
around, man.
Close my cap. I'm gonna just sit
My
this there
homie
for a
brought
second.
over the dabs, man. He brought over $100 fucking dab
Well,
ounce.
let me see if any more's left.
Fucking we hit that bitch, man.
Yeah,
He
we're
was
here. We're
like,
here baking real quick.
damn.
Hope you're baking with us.
He was like, damn, you didn't choke off this shit. I be zero my shit the fuck out too, bro.
All right, give me the.
Y'all dab with that shit, man. Hold y'all shit up right quick. This shit right now, man.
You funny.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I gotta hop on this bitch at least at some point, you know what I'm saying? Without being, you know what I'm saying, being like the main character,
Who me?
Batman. Yeah, because, you know,
Hey,
hey, in case y'all didn't know, she's Batman.
definitely, no
I'm the
doubt.
sidekick like a motherfucker.
He's quiet. You know what I'm saying?
I be trying to get
Anthony
in,
will.
and she
Okay,
be like, shut the fuck up.
let me tell you
And I'm like,
about. Let me tell you about Infamous. Okay, first of all, Infamous will say something funny, but it'll be inside his head. It will not pass his lips. So he'll think he's been part of the conversation, but really in reality he hasn't been. And this is while he's
It's just
sober.
the story of my life. Like,
This
yeah,
is why he's
especially when
sober.
I'm sober, that's like how it is all day.
You know.
You have to be like with us to actually get the full personality, and I have to know you.
I'm still trying to remember what I was about to say because it was an important topic, but now it's like so gone.
uh, shit, baby, I don't know.
So
I thought you wrapped it up to me.
no,
We
I
was talking
wasn't
about
wrapping up
dabs. We was talking about
dabs
dabs.
and stuff. But I
Yeah.
wasn't wrapping up because we're keeping this going. We're gonna
I mean,
make
not
this
wrapping up
long
like that. We
because
was
the
gonna
thing is
just
like this. I feel that when you have a flow, keep going, right? And I don't ever want to worry about time or feel like someone's not gonna listen to the full thing because um I'm here just to give you energy. He's here just to give you energy.
yeah.
There's some of you that can relate to him where y'all are laugh at your own jokes. I laugh at my own jokes. Some of you are quiet or more talkative. I'm talkative. I know a lot of you probably, I want to know what her sign is. I'm not going to tell you what my sign is. And me just saying that probably gave myself away because we always say we're not going to tell what our sign is. But I'm a Scorpio.
Fake ass. You said you were gonna tell your son.
Bitch, I don't give no fuck.
Well, I'm an Aquarius.
He's a fuck boy.
Aquarius is the best sign on earth.
Scorpio is.
Oh, welcome to the year of the Aquarius. We
Welcome
rule
to
everything right now.
Scorpio.
We rule every fucking thing right now. Hell
I'm
yeah.
an October Scorpio, so
No,
we're less crazy than a
we
November
dropped
Scorpio.
everything, every sub-zero freezing, everything in this bitch.
Watch how mad the November
Yes.
Scorpios get when I say they're crazy. Y'all are crazier than October Scorpios. We bring y'all in. My brother is a November Scorpio. He's crazy. I love you, Mr. E. Um, but there was something that I was supposed to read to you guys, right? I'm getting to it. See, that's what happens when you dab. Okay. So those of you who already know what ASMR is, congratulations, thank you. And those who still may not know and still haven't heard what it is, it's called autonomous sensory meridian response. Okay. It is a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp It moves down the body, also known as brain massage. It's triggered by placid sights and sounds, such as whispers, accents, and crackles. Oh my gosh. It's the whisper. My mom and I say sex the same way. Sex. And every time I would say sex, everyone says I say it a certain way where it would tingle them. And it would be men and women. and I and I could be, oh, that's so sexy, or I like sex. And then they say it again. And I remember this white girl named Trish, right? We was on the park bench. I'll never forget it. And we was talking, and I was telling her a quick story. I was telling her about one of my little slut days, stories. And I was like, I was having sex with this guy, and she was like, "You doing what?" And I was like, I scoot closer to her because I'm thinking she's trying to be like low key. So I scoot closer to her. And I'm like, so I was having sex with this guy, and she was like, April, say that in my ear, and I'll give you $5. I'm like, bitch, swear. She's like, because it's something that's happening, but I don't know what it is. So of course, my little goof ass, the hard eye roll. I whisper in her ear. I said, "So I have sex with this guy," and she goes, "Just say sex, but get closer to my ear. It's almost if your lips are about to touch my ear." So I go, "But I have lip gloss on." She goes, "I don't care." So I get closer and I go, "Sex." When I tell you the shiver this bitch, I thought she might have came. I think she came on that park bench. Cause she's, oh my god, the sensation.
And then my dick just got
she said, she said, you ever have a sound or a sensation that tingles your body? And I was like, yes. But I never knew what that was until a few years ago, and it got coined ASMR. It's words that people say or certain sounds where it sends those sex, them tingles. And I can't say, I'm gonna have to slow it down. Creamy, right? I can't say creamy, right? Because I have to slow it down. Because if I don't, I go creamy. And I say creamy in my nose, like Fran Drescher, I go creamy. And my family used to always say, "Why you gotta say creamy like that?" I say, "It's creamy." How do y'all say creamy? It's creamy. I have to say creamy, but it's creamy. I say creamy.
Keep going, keep going.
Cream.
Creamy. Creamy.
I have certain
It
people I
sounds
follow.
extra creamy when you say
Creamy,
it. Like,
creamy mac and cheese.
oh,
Creamy
wet,
cheesecake. Creamy,
moist.
creamy sex is moist. I know you guys hate the word moist, but it's moist. Mm. Does it sound better when I say it, or does it sound even still nasty? Is it still nasty?
Nah.
Hit the like button if it's still sounding nasty to you. Moist.
Moist.
She laid a soft, moist kiss on the tips of his
Yo, you should do a separate ASMR channel.
chin. Took a quick pull of his blunt and she moved her moist lips down his stomach. Ooh, y'all like that? Y'all gotta start paying the bitch for that shit. Yeah, pay a bitch for this shit.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
pay a bitch for this shit.
I hate that.
Fuck, fuck with it one time.
One time.
My brother E be like, one time? Yeah, I stole some of your swag, bro. Do something. Do something. One time? Wait, wait. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story, right? Speaking of wet mouths, right? So like back in the day, spoiler if you haven't watched my YouTube page, I lost my virginity when I was 22. I know, right? I lasted a long time. But before I lost it, I was dating. I was going on dates. I didn't kiss someone until I was 21, and they forced a kiss upon me. But my first real kiss, I would say, is with my husband. Because we
Oh,
kiss, like legit. Because people didn't know how to kiss right, and they just, I legit count how many people I kissed in my life. Okay,
yeah.
kissing, I was like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Don't kiss nobody, okay? It's just fucking sex, right? So I was out here in these streets. I was a virgin out here in these streets, right? And some of these dudes liked my voice over the phone. They always thought they was like, "Damn, your voice is sexy over the phone. You sound so proper, so sweet." So I thought it was funny, and they always would lead the conversation and never felt. It never failed. I think you even talked to a white boy on the phone. Never failed. They all led me into phone sex. And I obliged because I felt there was the utmost, like, I thought it was such a most compliment to think that my voice sounds so sexy to you in your ear that you had to get off to it. To me, that was a compliment. To me, that got me off. To me, that was like, damn, I must sound so fucking sexy in this motherfucker ear that his shit's tingling that bad that
Mhm.
I have to talk to him to get him.
Yeah.
And some guys be like, yeah, I talked to some girls, they have pretty voices, but not to the point where every time you say something, it's tingling. So I'm having phone sex, right? Now, at the time, I had a roommate who was my best friend, and my mom, and we all had an apartment together, right? So my roommate's in the room, my mom's in her room, I'm in the living room in the dark, right? Whispers. 95.9. So I'm in the living room talking to this dude, and I'm gonna call him Larry, okay? So I'm talking to Larry, and he was like, God damn, are you trying to make your voice sound like this? Or this is how you talk? I was like, this is how I talk. How am I talking to you? So now I'm really putting the groove in now. He said, so now I feel that you put on a brother real thick over the phone. I was like, this is how I talk. He was like, so tell me how you look. So I basically tell him how I look, light skin, thick, gorgeous, right? And and we talk about what we like and this and that and the other, and I'm gonna keep it 150, right? I met him through a website called Black Planet. Hit that like button if you motherfuckers was on Black Planet.
Let's get it.
Black Planet is motherfucker. So he met on Black Planet, right? And Facebook, okay? Facebook all of the above. Um, Met him on there, so we're talking. And we're talking about fun stuff and more. And then he proceeds again to tell me, your voice is doing something to me. I'm like, what is it doing? He's, I don't know. He's like, okay. He's, I'm not even going to try to like pimp on you or nothing, but I talk to a lot of girls on a daily basis. So you're not the only girl I talk to today. And I'm like, now I talk to a lot of guys throughout the day too. So what's up, player? He's like, all right, pimp. That's all right,
Yeah.
pimp. I said, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Of course, starts to laugh because, sounds cheesy to y'all, but I was with it, okay? And he proceeds to laugh. He's like, "Like girls is funny." So I'm Michael's Hides, and he goes, "So tell me, are you a lipstick girl or a lip gloss girl?" And I say, "I'm a lip gloss girl." And he's like, "Ooh,
Damn.
I know what you do." I said, "And what I do?" As I talk to people, he said, "You suck dick." I said, "Nah." He's like, "The girls with lipstick, they too worried about, lipstick. Their lipstick get messed up." I was like, "I don't care if I wear lipstick. If I wear lipstick, I'm still sucking it. I just hope to have a girlfriend because my mouth could be all over your shit." So he's, oh, fuck. So now we proceed to go into phone sex.
Hmm.
And it's funny because he said to me, let me hear what it sound like. Read between the lines. Y'all don't. You know y'all here. Y'all know what he was asking for.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna stick my hand down my pants and let you hear what nothing sound like. You're not finna hear what this mac and cheese sound like. All right. So I proceed. I'm finna do it right now. I'm finna fuck y'all up. If you got headphones on, I'm sorry. If you're in the car, I'm sorry. You better not be in the car listening to this shit around your mamas, your daddies, someone that you afraid to listen to, because I'm finna do the damn thing. It's for grown folks. Y'all ready? This is what I have to do. And he's like, oh shit. This shit wet for me, huh? Funny as hell. But I tell you, I had to bite my cheeks. I bled to try to stop myself from laughing on this clown on the phone. So your papa, like, you telling a story from your husband? We tell each other our funny sex stories. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You're not really married if you can't share those stories. Like,
Yeah.
if you, it's okay to know that your partner had a past. All right, just know that you was. Let's know that you are the right now. Okay, trust in that. Okay. So we're best friends. You can do that with your best friend, then okay. If you can't do that with your husband, don't play that. Then they need to relax.
Yeah.
Go take a blue chew and relax. But for real, so it was funny because I always do that, but it never dawned on me that my voice is probably causing an ASMR moment for these guys, right?
Oh yeah.
And my husband's voice too, because when we first met, we always talked on the phone before text messaging became so prevalent as it is now.
Yeah.
Because back then, text messaging, you legit had to hit the button several times just to spell out one word. So talking on the phone was definitely prevalent until they started making you able to actually use a keyboard than now with just text message. I hate leaving voicemails too. If you're leaving voicemails, it better be a 911 or
Right.
bill collector. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So we talked heavy on the phone, and I just remember I know what he sound like in person, and I'll tell that story briefly. But hearing him over the phone was like, "Ooh, boy, you sound good on the phone."
I always had somebody tell me that too,
you
and I
know.
was always insecure. I had no
Yes, oh my god, you're so sexy on the phone. You need to read me a bedtime story, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to work 16 hours a day back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So, a quick story is when I first met him, I introduced myself. I was like, hey, I'm April, I'm your trainer, and your name is, and he goes, Anthony. Say it, and say it to the deep, go to the microphone, go put it close to your mouth.
Anthony.
And I was like, damn. Yeah. I was, your voice deep as hell. How old are you? He goes,
21.
I was like, 21? I was like, you just a baby. He proceeds to say, what? I'm a grown ass man.
I ain't a baby. I'm a grown ass man.
So I'll tell y'all the rest of our love story later on. But that's how it went off, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I think we both have faces and voices for radio and TV, okay? Don't play me.
Oh,
I remember one of the first dudes I did make out hot and heavy with, before I lost my virginity. I'm putting it all out there, right? We're having fun. We're having fun. So before I lost my virginity, I had made out with this dude hot and heavy. Like we basically like dry humped each other, okay? But he was not attractive. He had a body built like Shrek. He had keloids that hung from his ears like earrings. He catfished me. He lied about his name and then finally admitted what his name was. He told me his name was He told me his name was Jay, and then confessed later that his name was Mr. C. So I was like, why did you lie about your name? Because at first he didn't know how far we was gonna go with our conversation, but then the more he realized I was a real person, being honest with him, he confessed what his name was. So I could appreciate that he let me know that he did catfish me and told me a fake name. But he would never quite tell me how he looked. He'd tell me, well, I'm 6'2", blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm light skinned, blah, blah, I got light eyes, okay. But he would never quite tell me about his body or like his face. Which at that point in time, I was such a virgin, and I don't know. I don't want to say basically like I was fluid. Like if I liked you, I liked you. I was open minded for any and everybody. Put it that way. Okay. And even if it was, I'm not even going from with you. If it was having a great conversation with a female, if she would have came on to me, I think at that point I was so open for anything that we probably would have started a relationship or budded from there. So, um, when I met him, his look was a little bit jarring. I was like, damn, you like Shrek. But I was cool with it because I already had fell in deep light with his personality. But I just didn't appreciate that he didn't have the confidence. His confidence was the turnoff for me.
Hmm.
But we made out hot and heavy, you know what I'm saying? And we dry humped each other because I was like, on my little menstrual. But we did dry hump each other and we did make out. And I don't want to say necessarily sparks happened, but it was good kissing. And I knew then that I can't kiss anybody,
You
right?
thought that you couldn't kiss at that point?
No, not that at that point that me kissing someone was lethal.
Ah, that part.
Because now he fell in love with my kiss and he felt that he owned me. You understand? He felt that I was his and he knew I was a virgin and he was just waiting for that moment to me for to be in his presence again to possibly take it. But what I didn't like was at the time with my roommate and my mom, he lived in Indiana. He lived like an hour and a half away. Some change. And he would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come out there and meet you." He's supposed to come out the 4th of July. Never showed up. Maybe like a fucking idiot. Even had me and my mom out there barbecuing and shit. Cause that's what I wanted to impress this guy. So yeah, he always catfished me. Always wanted me to drive out there. I was like, no. I drove there once. I'm not doing it again. So it was starting to become a turn off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing all this effort and you're not doing any effort to come and see me, real life catfishing me, but like kind of in reverse because I know who you are, I know your name, I have your address, I have your phone number. I've met you before, but um now you don't want to come see my people. And it's because he was scared of how he looked because he knew he wasn't attractive. And so I told him, said, look, as I'm attracted to you because I love your personality and I do find you attractive because of who you are. So what I think should matter most, besides what my mother and my roommate's gonna think, I said they already think highly of you because I think highly of you. So if I'm cool with you, they're gonna be cool with you. And my mom isn't a looks woman, okay? She would appreciate the values and your personality more than anything. And I said, and my roommate, she can't talk about shit. I
Hmm.
was like, I've seen the motherfucker she dated. So
Hmm.
I said, everybody is trying to meet you because you, in their eyes, are considered possibly like my first boyfriend. You know, he never asked me to be his girlfriend. He was like, I'm definitely interested in you to the point where I don't want to lose you. Okay, that's great. But you're not asking me to be a girlfriend. So I had to put him in his place. I'm like, well, I said, I told him that I was playing one time on the phone. I'm like, I'm going on a date. He said, well, who? I'm like, I'm going on a date with Mr. A. He's like, well, first of all, you're my girl. I'm like, hold on. You never asked me to be your girlfriend. As you told me that it would hurt you to lose me. I take that losing me as a friend, as someone that you're talking to. You never once asked me to be your girlfriend, and I was just playing. Me and my best friend are gonna go out to the movies while you're taking shit seriously. And that's when the tables turned on me.
Oh.
He started acting, colder towards me. Like whenever we have a conversation and stuff, he's like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is what I did today. So he really tried to make the conversation about him or make it short. or act like I just was bothering him when motherfucker you called my line. You know, I don't want to holler at Blink. You know, you trying to get some sex. When I sex, no, you ain't getting shit from me. So I find out that he's been talking to my roommate.
Ooh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I see that outbound calls have been made that I didn't make to his number, and that inbound calls have been made when I didn't pick up.
Mm.
Motherfuckers want to play game like, oh, I just trying to prove to you he's no good. This and that. You can't see how he cheated and that. And you know, I called both of them out on it.
That's not up to her.
That part. I called both of them out on it, cursed him out, and that's when I proceeded to tell him this. Look, since you wanted to play games, and these last 2 months, you've been talking to my best friend to the point where you even talked to me in the 2 months. I've been seeing somebody.
Mm.
And guess what, motherfucker? I fucked them.
Ew.
I had sex. I had sex. I busted it open for another nigga. And he got mad. I said, hold up,
You mad,
partner.
nigga?
You was talking to my best friend.
Yeah, bro.
And I told her, with your not so confident ass, I told her how ugly you looked. Y'all went in for the juggler. As I told you, you was badly built. You're shaped like Shrek. And that the reason why you stood me up 4 fucking times to come on here, get invited to dinner, get invited to the carnival, get invited to the 4th of July, get invited to a dinner date that I even said I would pay for just to bribe you out here. You was like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm lost. I'm on the corner. This and that. You even told me you was such and such streets and just lied. Pussy. And you bet I drop these draws with somebody else? You don't deserve this Kit Kat, nigga.
Nope. Nope.
My motherfucking birthday passed. You didn't wish me birthday. Happy birthday.
What? No happy
Didn't even wish
birthday.
me for Thanksgiving. And then you learn of Thanksgiving that this ass was tapped for Christmas. This present get unwrapped early. Early.
Whoa.
Boy, don't you have this nigga salty?
She got tap, 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 Dean.
Dip, tap, tappy. Tap, tap, tappy.
She got tap, 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 Dean.
Realness. Realness.
Yeah.
So, I'm very transparent. I don't mind sharing my stories. If y'all have some crazy stories like mine and don't mind sharing them in the comments, feel free. And if you want to share your story, but you want to be anonymous and wouldn't mind me actually reading your stories out on the podcast or infamous, read them out loud, send an email to skullcat27@gmail.com and you can share your story there. And please, in the subject, put in either Skullcat or infamous name, who you want to read the story out loud, or you can say both. And if it's both, then put in the section who you want to read what part, okay? Almost like a script, okay?
Yeah.
And we'll gladly share your story anonymously, because if you have a crazy sex story or a crazy time when you get overly high and get scared or too drunk, I actually have those stories that I posted up on my YouTube page at Skullcat at youtube.com. You can also go to Razor Blades on YouTube as well. There's a YouTube page there. Check us out.
Infamous Blades.
Infamous Blades. I posted a few stories. I've posted since probably June, July. But there's stories up there. Read throughout them about the hauntings, other stuff. You'll like it. And I will definitely share the story. And you get to have the ASMR of your story. And then it's skullcat27 at gmail.com. And just like I said in the subject, you can put either my name, Skullcat, or Infamous, which lets us know who you want to read the story. Or if you want us both to read the story, different parts, do it as a script form so we know what to read, and we will gladly do that for you. If you're still hanging on, you are a real one. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that bell for the notifications because it's real in these parts. This is the
Yeah,
longest podcast we've done. I've seen people do it for almost 2 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna take y'all for that
hey,
long,
yeah. I mean, hey.
but
Shit, y'all
it's
let us
real.
know. Let us know if
Let
y'all
us
want,
know if you like the
if y'all
extended
fucks with it.
version of it. If you fucks with it, hit that like button, hit that bell,
I'm trying new shit.
share, subscribe, put people on to us because we have a lot to say. Even if you don't agree, put people on because it starts conversations. Start conversations. I mean, there's a lot of y'all don't agree with shit we say and still talking to family members that you don't fuck with.
That part.
Being fake friends, frenemies and shit. So go ahead, be my friend of me and like that shit. Talk shit to me. Tell me how dumb I am for my beliefs. I want to hear it.
Yeah, don't be the
Tell me how
only
I
one
offended
disliking it.
you. But hit that like though. Hit that like. Hit that like and talk that shit. That's the best way you can do it.
Don't be the only one disliking it. You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying?
Don't dislike. Your energy is too great for you to dislike. But go ahead and but be in the comments.
If you dislike it, then tell us why. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
comment.
Tell us what we can do
Give us
different. You know
that
what I'm saying?
feedback.
What we
It
can do
helps.
better. If you think,
You know.
you know,
Um, um,
there you
but
go.
we got one in rotation one time.
One
I
time.
do have to use the bathroom really bad. So I think we might close this out and keep this in rotation though. What are you feeling? What you feeling? What you feeling? Information you want me to come back and jump into a conversation? You think you could man the floor for 2 good minutes, or what's up, man?
I mean, you take quick ass restroom breaks, and I feel like your ass so quick to the point where you don't even have to really announce it. You could just legit just give me the floor, and I could just be talking shit for like 2 seconds. Motherfuckers probably won't even know that you even went to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to talk too, but you know what I'm saying? As long as I got the flow, I go ahead and handle it. So I'm just hitting the joint real quick. I'll spit smoke on you real quick. Fuck all that talking shit. I like to talk about that. Fuck it. Y'all getting high with infamous now. Hell yeah, I just got done rolling one up, man. This shit. Man, so how long y'all been smoking weed, bro? Y'all leave it in the comments, man. Cause we like, about an hour and some change in, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I don't know, y'all, when's the first time you started smoking weed?
That part.
When's the first time you started smoking weed? My bad, that might have been 2000. My fault. When's the first time you started smoking weed? For me, man, it was I was like, I think I had to be like 16, 15 or 16 because I just moved from G8. I'm an army brat and shit, so like fucking came into like middle school and shit. Motherfucker was hanging out with motherfucking a homie that associated with gangbangers and shit that knew all about where to get the weed from and you know what I'm saying. I wasn't really with the shit. I wasn't with the shit at all. But to be honest, I just knew a lot of motherfuckers that did the shit. But anyways, weed is always accessible, ain't it?
That
So
part.
with me, one of my favorite times getting high, one of my most favorite times getting high, was
Damn.
we was out here
Fat ass.
walking the streets and shit. Motherfuckers was like, yo, your chin is on fire. And I'm over there like beating my face like ah
Are you talking
ah.
about them at your party?
No, I'm talking about when I was in
Oh.
high school, in junior high school. I was in middle
Damn,
school.
you sucked this joint down like it was a dick.
Your ass was gone from me.
Your fruity ass.
Anyway, to tell a story. So, like, motherfucker, they was like, yo, your chin's on fire. I started beating my face up and shit. And I'm like, okay, my shit's not really on fire. All right, so bad. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and just keep walking down the street. Next thing you know, motherfuckers started screaming, cops, 5-0, ah. And we started running for no reason. I actually thought I saw some cherries and blueberries, red and lights, red and white, red and blue lights. Bro, I legit hallucinated off of just weed.
That's funny as hell.
Cause that was like the
Oh
first
shit, you
time
told
I
your
got
first story.
really, really fucking
Oh
blazed
yeah,
off
yeah,
of
yeah.
weed, Joe. And
What should tell my first
we
time?
was walking, yeah, we was walking and shit. And walking didn't feel like nothing, man. We was middle schoolers, so walking was a breeze because
You
we
was in
was
middle school?
this was middle school, nigga.
Boy, young as
Middle
hell.
school, my nigga. Fucking we used to walk miles and miles to just go. We used to fucking purposely miss the bus just to fucking smoke weed to get high before school, bro. And that shit was lit. So fucking we go in. And this is crazy, man. This is around the time where I had two fucking girlfriends that went to two different schools starting off, but then they ended up going to the same school, and then I was going to high school. So they was in middle school while I was going to high school. I was a freshman.
Lord.
We trailing off from smoking weed to the first time I got caught. This shit funny as hell. Check this shit out. So I was dating a black girl and a white girl. I'm not even gonna say their names, but oh my god, it's uh, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody, there is too many of these two names.
Don't say the name that's called Miss by the first name and Miss by the first name.
There's a girl that started with an E and a girl that started with a K.
Okay, Lady E, Lady K.
So Lady E, Lady K, common names. So it's like, man, like what the fuck? They both had homeroom and shit. And old girl E, she had glasses, and old girl K, she didn't. And they're like, all right, so yeah, I have a boyfriend. Yeah, he's black. He's light skinned. Yeah, yeah, I have a boyfriend too. He's black, light skinned. His name is Anthony. That's my name. And does he have like this type of hair, this type of that? It was, I swear to God, it was like the R. Kelly Usher song. When it was like, does he have this? Does he have that? Hey, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why both of these girls called me the same day. Man, everybody broke up with each other that day. Shit was funny as hell. Oh my god.
Mm-mm.
Dumb shit, little middle school.
Young ass, two-timing ass little Negroes.
Hell yeah. Guys, just stick to one girl, man. You
One
ain't got
girl.
shit to prove, dude.
And if you don't want to, just make sure the person's in the same agreement of what you choose to do. You know, my first
Man.
time smoking marijuana, I was 21. So it's definitely a late bloomer. Everything I did in my life was late bloomed. By the point everybody done had kids, two or three of them already, like, Son was married. No. At 21, I was still a virgin. But my neighbor, Mr. J, he used to always ask me, "Are you sure you're a virgin?" and you ain't never smoked weed. He's okay. Well, of course I can't get you to have sex because that's something that you firm on. But one thing you gonna do is smoke. So he was definitely smoking. I was Ice Cube, okay. And go figure, it was a Friday, and I ain't shit to do. Done lost my job, right? How you get fired on your day off, Craig? I got fired on my day off. Legit, like I'm definitely Craig for real, for real. And
I got fired on my day off before
yeah, I'm
too.
definitely Craig. And supposedly my best friend at the time never smoked neither, so I guess that's true. I don't know. But we was in my car, my little Chrysler Fifth Avenue, and he was in the back seat rolling it up. You know, he was doing it. He's brushing his waves. Tells us what we need to do. Now, the first time I inhaled, I didn't inhale it right. I filled my cheeks up like a chipmunk and then blew it out. And he starts to laugh. He goes, "Oh my God, you're so innocent." He's okay, Halo. Check this out. I'm gonna need you to hit that shit like you sucked a dick and inhale it and swallow. You know how to do that, right? So I'm just looking at him like, bitch, Nikki. So, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of virgins thought they were sucking dick at that point, but hey, I'm not saying nothing. So I took the fifth. Uh, I inhaled, and I remember I coughed. Everything came out. I think I even swallowed the fucking smoke because I burped it out too. And I remember I thought I was gonna die. Everything was spinning. I kind of slightly felt nauseous, but then it dissipated with like maybe like 10, 15 seconds. It was the moment I felt it, the moment it was gone. And then he's passing this swisher in rotation. And then he did another one. So damn, now I remember. We did two full blunts. That's why I was so fucking high. Now I remember. And I just remember after that second one, for sure, my head floated and I hit the ceiling of my car. Like I felt my head go thump. And I
Damn.
looked at my best friend and I was like, Lady A, do you feel that? She was, your head hit the ceiling too? I was like, oh my God, we're having the same tweak. Oh my God. So I remember I looked back at Mr. J and I was like, is this what it's like tweaking? And he was like, "Yeah, fam, you tweaking." So all of a sudden, we're laughing, we're talking. I put the radio on. We're listening to WGCI, and then the part I came on. Who this one that birthday line? It's April. It's April. You know what I'm saying? You the bottom of that one. Who from the bottom? Yeah. Sorry. So So we did the birthday line and stuff. You know, we playing around and talking. And I'm like, man, I'm starving. He was like, man, y'all got the munchies. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to go meet up with my girl. Or I don't know if I chill in the crib. Because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm finna go in. So we go in. And I remember I fried 2 bags of chicken wings. And we smashed 60 chicken wings. I never forget it because I remember I ate like I had a fucking tape order. I was a little calico. About to build a cocoon and become beautiful butterflies. I remember when we, I don't even remember walking. I just remember the moment getting into the apartment building, and we have stairs because we still live on the first floor, so we had to go downstairs to get to the first floor. I just remember floating on the stairs. I floated. I remember going to the bathroom, floating there. I could have sworn I was hovering over the toilet. I peed in midair. I swear I did. I peed in midair, perfectly into the toilet, and then wash my hands as I'm hovering on my invisible hoverboard, hover my ass to the kitchen, and fry some goddamn chicken. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: it was some of the best goddamn chicken I made in my life.
Bad.
To the point where I was dumping the oil, making fresh oil get hot. I was making sure all that chicken was crispy. I had it in the oven, and then I drizzled it with some hot sauce and some honey. We was fucking that chicken up with some bread too, and some great Kool Aid.
Oh yeah.
And I used to put lemon and pineapples in my Kool Aid, so that Kool Aid was
Oh.
flame.
Oh my god.
High as hell. And we was just laughing. We was watching TV, laughing. And I'm like, y'all having a good time. And I remember I gave my mom some chicken. She said, "That's the best chicken you ever made." I was like,
Good time.
high as good time, high as
Good time.
hell. And then I didn't smoke for a couple years after that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But the first time is the best. You know, you hopefully a lot of y'all remember your first times. One time. Whether it was your first time doing something naughty or illegal.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna do like a Zane Chronicles.
We are finna do the same Chronicles.
Well,
We get off these mics.
yeah, we're finna get off these mics really
No, we ain't gotta
quick.
get off right now.
I mean, man, we an hour and 30 minutes in.
It's up to you.
I'm kind of ready to hop off, zone out. So with that being said, you good, Infamous?
Shit, I'm good. I'm finna roll up.
We finna
Yeah,
roll
we
another one
finna
out.
sign out.
We finna sign out. I remember 1 + 1 is equal 3 because I'll be knowing.
Yep. No.
Do the research on everything that you follow. Don't fall for anything. And keep that mind conscious because a woke mind can be put back to sleep. Remember that you are a God among gods, okay? Have a great day, afternoon, or evening, or time you're listening to this. What was it? What was it? And have a good one, y'all. And thanks for the love and the support for Skullcast.